gonna sit here with me? Because you're starved for attention. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lena and this is Augie, and he is just starved for attention if you can't tell. So he might be with me for a little bit, but today we are going to talk about some of the things I know I'm gonna read in June. So I decided not to do like an official TBR of all of the books I'm gonna read in June, because frankly, the past couple months I haven't met all of those goals, and I don't like it when I don't meet goals that I set for myself. But I have done a pretty good job of mood rating the past couple of months and just thinking about, okay, what mood am I in? What am I wanting to read? And just picking it up and going with it. And I've had a couple of 5 stars by doing that. So I'm going to continue that trend. But there are a couple of things that I'm participating in June that I want to talk to you about. So the first being that my friend Gwen has a Patreon for her podcast, the Talk Bookish to Me podcast, and we are doing a summer buddy read. So if you remember last year, Gwen did The Measure by Nikki Erlich as her buddy read for the summer with all of her patrons. And The Night Owls, we all really enjoyed that book. It was a hit for a lot of us. So we'll see if this year's is just as much of a hit. But we all together are going to be reading The Ferryman by Justin Cronin. And this is a little bit science fiction-y, a little bit, and a little bit of like dystopian. And so what I understand is that, yes, I'm still here. I'm still petting you. From what I understand, this book is about a world similar to ours, but once people become older and not able to like be a part of society anymore, the ferryman, this guy, takes them on a ferry to an island where they are made young again. Like their memories are wiped and they're made young and they can be part of society again. And so it just kind of like repopulates this area. That's kind of what I understand. I could be way off, but this is a bit of a chunker, but I also have the audio from Libro FM. I got an advanced listener copy. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little scared, but I think it's just because I keep thinking about how long this is. So it's probably going to take me all month to read it. And maybe all of next month too. And then next I will be participating in the Out Books Out Readathon. This is hosted by a whole slew of people, and I think there's like 4 hosts. I will link all of them in the description box and all of the information for the readathon, but the readathon goes from June 23rd to 25th. And I didn't get to participate in this readathon last year, and I had a little bit of FOMO after seeing everyone's vlog. So I'm definitely gonna participate and vlog this year. And so they have 3 prompts. So one of them is water on the cover, and another is, are we done? Nope. Oh, we're still here. Okay, we just wanted to get closer to the camera. One is to read a book with water on the cover. Another is to read a beach read, whatever that means to you. And then another one is a book that gives you nostalgic summer vibes. And there is a buddy read for this, and I think that technically the buddy read could fit all of the prompts, but it's The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther, I believe is how you say that author's last name, but I don't know anything about this. I need to look into it more, but I did find it on Scribd, the audiobook. So I do plan on at least trying the buddy read and attempting it and trying to participate that way. But I also have some options for the prompts if I don't like that one or don't end up wanting to read it. So for water on the cover, I have The Silent Wife by Carrie Fisher. And this is a heart-wrenching, emotional, gripping read for the fans of Leanne Moriarty and Diane Chamberlain. And both of them are authors that I've given a book 5 stars. And so this seems to be about some dark secrets within marriages. So it seems like it's probably a domestic thriller. So that's really all I know. And the synopsis doesn't tell me a whole lot, but I am excited for this. I have seen good reviews on it. And then I also have another book with water on the cover, and that is The Swimmers by Julie Otsuka. And my friend Gwen told me about this author, and I read another book by the same author and gave it 4 stars. So this is a short story kind of written in verse about all of these different types of people that go to this community swimming pool. And then I think there's an aspect in here about memory loss and maybe death. So I definitely am going to tread lightly with this one. I'm probably gonna cry, but I've been wanting to get to this one for a while, and oh, my little bookmark is coming out. I got this at Prince Books in Virginia Beach when I was visiting Gwen, actually. So that's a nice memory there as well. And then for nostalgic summer vibes, I have Fly Girl by Anne Hood, and this is a memoir about a woman who was a flight attendant in the 70s. And when I think nostalgic summer vibes, I think of traveling and I think of flying. So I think this will just give me some nice summer nostalgia vibes. So those are the options that I have for these Suns Out, Books Out reading prompts. And then the last little book clubby type thing that I am going to be participating in is the Sleep When I'm Dead book club, and that is hosted by my friend Jessie from the channel Reading with Jess. She picks a thriller every month with a host and they discuss it on her channel. And so for the month of June, they are discussing The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. And the co-host for this month is Elise, our friend from A Virgo Rising Reads. And the live show will be on June 26th, which is a Monday at 8 p.m. on Jessie's channel. So I definitely will be reading this to be able to participate in that discussion. And from what I understand, this is kind of similar to like In My Dreams I Hold a Knife or The It Girl, where something bad happened to these people when they were in high school. Now they're all slowly being picked off one by one. And so I think they go to the Outer Banks to kind of celebrate the anniversary of the tragedy that happened. And then they also end up having to figure out who it is that's trying to murder them. That's what I think this is about. But again, hard to tell by some of the synopses sometimes, but I love this cover. And I think that a Outer Banks thriller will be interesting because I don't know that I've read one before. Usually I read like Nicholas Sparks books about the Outer Banks. And I'm hoping that this is the book that turns around my Megan Miranda experience, because I gave one of her books 3 stars and another one 2 stars. So hopefully this will be the one. And I think I also DNF'd one. The Such a Quiet Place, I think I DNF'd that. So hopefully this is the Megan Miranda book for me. But regardless, that's a great cover. Okay, those are all of the books that I am probably going to read for all of the bookish festivities that are happening through the month of June. Check back at the end of the month to see what else I read in addition to this. Hopefully I get to more books than just this. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're participating in any of these challenges, readathons, book clubs that I talked about. And thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.